A prenup is a written agreement signed by both parties prior to them getting married. It protects the future of how the assets will be handled, whether it's the assets or debts, especially because Texas is community property. So if you don't have a valid agreement, prenuptial agreement, then everything is essentially considered community property. However, there are a few things that are considered separate property. Inheritance is one of the things that's considered separate property. So a prenuptial agreement is not necessary for protection of that wealth. For example, if someone passed away and left you inherited money, property, that during the marriage, if your parent or family gave you their inheritance, share of your inheritance while they're alive, all of those are considered separate property. I think if the engaging couple has a good relationship, then a discussion of a prenuptial agreement should be just like a discussion of everything else that they're about to start off in their new relationship. It's not about not trusting the spouse or not divesting them of anything. It's just how to handle their finances in the future moving forward so they don't have any conflicts in their married relationship. It should help build a better married relationship and not create problems. I think prenuptial agreements are a good mechanism to keep track and have a clear understanding of what the assets will be once they get married, especially in Texas, because Texas is community property state. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to spell things out of how the future acquisitions of assets and liabilities will be handled once they get married. If you are contemplating making a prenuptial agreement, make sure that both spouses or spouses to be are disclosing all the assets that they have, and that both spouses have had a chance to get independent legal advice and not seek advice from the same lawyer. That's actually not allowed. That would hold a prenuptial agreement invalid. So just make sure that there's a full disclosure of assets and that both parties have had full disclosure and had an opportunity to get legal advice prior to signing. If you need to have a prenuptial agreement drafted, give Kamal Law Firm a call. We can help you.